Hey guys, Jigman's Mox. I got a brand new live stream for you guys on some Lego sets that I got for Christmas. This is part of a Bricklink order that I received for Christmas. It was an $80 order. This was about, I think, let's see, I got the list here. Alright. I paid $5 for this set here. I paid $8 for this set here, which is Battle Cars. I'll show you that one in a second. I paid $6 for this set over there. And finally, this little one right here, I paid $2.50. So that's the full list. I've received all the parts as well. There's parts for that one, for that one, for that one, and last but not least, for Battle Cars. So, that's all the stuff I received. And I'm going to go ahead and share this link with some people, so it might... Alright, I might disconnect from the stream for a second. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Sadly, this is not a hangout stream. This is just me building. But you're free to talk through the chat. Hey, Super Pumpkinhead. Hey, Dan, SBP. Glad you can make it. Glad you make it. I am building some old sets. I've got 4 old sets here. I've got this... Let me move my camera up. I got the Cafe Racer. I got, Alpha Racer, Battle Cars, Formula 1 Racer, 2,544 motorcycle. So that's all I've got. And I got all the pieces for each one. I need you guys' help. Hey, Geo the Jedi, glad you could make it. Yes. Thanks for the nice sets. Yeah, I do agree. It's perfectly fine, Super Pumpkinhead. I'm glad you could make it to this one. So I want you guys' help. I want you guys to decide which set should I build first. So I'm going to move the bags out of the way. I'm going to let you decide. These are fairly old. All of these are older than I am. If I remember correctly, this set was from 1996 or 94. This set, Battle Cars, was released in 2001. This set is 1998, and this one was like the year before that one. So this might be 96, this might be 94. I don't know 100% sure. I could go look it up for you guys if you guys want me to. It may take me a little bit, but I want you guys just to let me know in the chat which set I should build. 8810, 8808, 8241, or a little 2544. That's awesome, Super Pumpkinhead. I gotta see that one. Alright, y'all, the small one. Can I show the picture closer? I sure can. Lego Technic 8810. Cafe Racer. At least that's what I call it. The Alpha Racer, which it's called. This one, I'd be building this one. I wouldn't be building the side build, but I would be building the main build. And that goes for each of these. Battle Cars. This one is supposed to be a little battle for fun that you play with your siblings. Then you have this one, which I'll be building the formula. You can see what that looks like. This is Technic 8808. And then finally this little small one, which is Technic 2544, which I've already got 1 vote for this one. Let me show you what it looks like when it's completed. It's nice and tiny, a little small one. I paid $2.50 for that one. I paid $5 for the Alpha Racer set, $8 for Battle Cars, and I think $6 for the Formula. So that was the. All right. Ending or the voting for the contest. In case you do not know, I have been running a contest. You can go find that on my YouTube channel, and voting ends for that Monday of next week. So go watch that. Post your vote. All right. Thank you guys. So I think everybody or most people have been saying this set here. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip out the bag. And I'm going to get started on that one. So he gave them nicely packaged. I've already counted all the pieces. And it is, yes, Christmas Eve is whenever the contest voting ends. So that is what all the pieces look like. Going to fold open these instructions. And I want to show you guys these advertisings, because they're amazing. Here you go, you can see, I want the competition line. I think that's what Battle Cars is, or at least it's the little predecessor, or not predecessor, what is it? It comes after, so. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. But, yeah, I want that one. That looks so cool. Then you have the advertisements for some sets. I think they're showing like some poly bags. I don't own any of these. And yes, they are fairly old. Oh, this one is from 1998. It says it in the bottom corner of here. I'll find them on the instructions. So as I go on, I'll tell y'all what the actual dates were on these things. All right. So this one's from 1998. Let's get to building. So we're gonna take this. Put it here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me as I build these things. Really appreciate it. Oh, I did that wrong. See, I have built Technic sets before. If you look on my channel, you can actually find some pretty cool RC cars and stuff that I've made using Technic. How many parts? It's not many parts at all. Trying to keep the instructions where I can see them. Yep. Man, I am making constant mistakes. I think that's what happens whenever you try and stream a build of anything. You're going to make more mistakes because you're kind of constantly worrying about everything else. For any of my LEGO YouTubers out there who stream builds like that, let me know if that happens to you. I love Technic roller coaster at Legoland. I have not been to Legoland. I've been to Legoland Discovery Center in the Atlanta, Georgia, and it's awesome. But I've never been to Legoland itself. Want to go? I really want to go. I just haven't. All right, let's see. Put that there. I love these the black Technic pins. I wish they'd still make them in black, but then they switched it to blue, which I really don't know why. I am in South Carolina. They just opened a Lego store, so that's awesome. I got to go to visit the Lego store, but no, they don't have one near me that's a Legoland. Legoland. But I am quite happy with my Lego store. I've used lots of Technic in my friends. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I've used a good bit of Technic to build RC cars and stuff like that, which I do have on my channel. I don't have all of them. I do have a lot of ones that I haven't posted, so Don't worry, more of those will be coming soon, hopefully. Seriously? Another mistake I made? What is wrong with me today? This build is going to take like 3 times as long with this at this rate. This piece goes here. And yeah, I do believe you're right. It's probably just nerves, but I mean, come on. I remember I did a video of the Apollo Saturn V build. My friends would steal my Lego Technic always. Oh no, that's horrible. You need new friends. No, what you need to do is you just need to have them on. You can talk to them on only online. You don't let them come over or anything. That way, they can't steal your Lego. So that's what I do. I have all my friends online. Scratch that. I do have one friend that's not. All right. I'm homeschooled, so don't feel too sorry for me. Putting that on. Finally on to something that's hopefully not going to end in a disaster. I'm actually making progress now. And I'm missing a piece. I know for a fact. Oh, there it is. Like I said, I knew it was somewhere. I just didn't know where exactly. Alright, put that on. Put this on. And last but not least, this piece and then the rubber band. Which I'm surprised the rubber band has lasted. Let's see. This came out in 1998. I was born in 2002. 4 years before I was born. So this set is 20 years old. No, 18. Math. Am I right? When am I going to make a Technic Transformer? Well, if you count Optimus Prime, I kind of already have. But yeah, there you go. There's your suspension. It's kind of stable. Just depends on what surface you have it on. Then you got your suspension too. Seems to work really well. It's actually pretty stable. And can we put a minifig on there? Yay! We can put a minifig on. Yeah, this is a fun one. I actually like this one a lot. I say the weakest part about it is just the middle part right here. I mean, it just looks weird from some angles, but oh, had chased them around the whole school, and I would trip them so they would fall. Told them, don't steal my Lego, or you will get in lots of trouble with your parents and my parents. All right, I'm glad that worked. Yeah, I know exactly how that feels. I have been very sick lately myself, so I just started feeling a little bit better, so I thought I might try and stream. So good luck. Tell them I said get well soon. And thank you for joining me. Alright, so yeah, that's this one. Before you go, if you want to go ahead and give me your vote on what next, what I should build next, I will take that into consideration. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with building any of these three. I love all of them. At least look at the red car. So the formula. One vote for formula. Anybody else want to cast their votes? We got 3 viewers watching. Let me know. Man, I cannot hold this camera steady. Alright. So I think we got 1 vote for red car, and I think we're going to... Giving y'all 1 last second. Give your votes. The motorcycle. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. Because we have 2 votes, 1 for each. We're going to do a little bit of a quiz. In the comments, who can tell me my very first video? What was my very first video? Aw, man, he changed his vote. But if you can't answer that question, go ahead and try. So, I actually am curious to see if y'all can. Grimlock. Oh, JG got it first. It was Grimlock. But I'm going to go ahead and build the red car. So, I'm going to put this thing aside. Let's see. Put that there. Put that next to it. There we go. Now, this set was released in the year 1994. 1994. So this one is, let's see, do some math. It's 2018. So wait, this set was released in 1998, correct? Yes. So this one is 20 years old. I was right. This is 20 years old. This one, since this was 4 years, so this is 24 years old. This set is 24 years old. Right here. So we're going to build this 24-year-old set. This is 20 years old, and the rubber band has held up that long. That's surprising me. All right. Now let's go ahead and you're welcome, Geo. Let's dump this one out. I was saying motorcycle would be annoying. Alright. I kind of figured. It's kind of your style. Annoying. Just kidding. I'm totally joking. I don't insult my viewers. Alright. Oh, okay. I wasn't going to share the instructions, but you gotta look at that. It's so sad. Okay. It's warning you you gotta leave loose or else you're gonna cause too much friction. Oh, it's so sad. Come on, Lego. Why can't you do adorable instructions like that anymore? That's so cute. Alright. Moving on. Time to get building. Oh, and they actually show the measurements, which I actually really appreciate. A lot of, like I said now, they don't do that as well. They don't show that as well. I'm not a bully. I mean, the booklet is the bully. It's showing you that you can do that. But yeah, so I'm planning. So I actually like that they gave the measurements for each axle. I know you're only joking, but still. All right, I'm gonna put that to the side. Probably off, a little on camera, a little bit off. Might end up being. I'm trying not to bend the instructions, but my studio is not large, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I like do the math. See, whenever I have something like this, I know it's 10 long because I have a 6 long. So yeah, this is 10 long. It's supposed to be. Long axle. Somewhere in here. Wait, yeah, I didn't build the form yet. Okay, I had to check and make sure. Correct. It goes right here. Yeah. It's very weird seeing these pieces in such a, I wouldn't say bland colors, because I like that they made them in gray, but the problem is, it's just I'm so used to something like, oh, I'm put that in the wrong spot. What is wrong? Alright. Put that right here. Put this right here. How does that connect? It doesn't. Great. Really helped me out here. Like that. Put... See, look, this is old gray. You can see it's nowhere near as bright. That's because they added blue. In case you did not know, they added blue, the color blue to it, and made it light bluish gray. It really brightened up the color and made it a lot crisp and better looking and more appealing than their old gray, the standard gray. I know I have that piece somewhere, so I might compare. I'll compare one of these to it eventually. You know, the guy did not include any extra pieces, so if you are curious about that, there are no extra pieces included in this. In fact, he didn't even include all the parts for the separate models. Yeah, that's right. They actually included pieces for the second models back then. They didn't have to go the extra step and use every single part and only those. Trying to make sure. Nope. There we go. Now we lock it in place, right? Trying to watch the instructions, and yes. I'm improving. I'm getting a little more used to it. Let's see. So that's what we got so far. Still 3 people watching, so thank you guys. Alright, next on to this. The screen is glitching. I am sorry. Whoop, dropped. This is a printed piece. This is a 24-year-old print. So that's really, really cool. Alright, next is this piece. And I think, okay, I'm gonna go grab that before I forget what I was gonna do. Let's see if I've got one in here. Alright, I've got this. Hopefully you guys can see. Alright, I'm gonna compare real quick. So this is what the old gray looks like compared to the new gray. And I really can't think of a better way to show this. Let's see if it can focus. Focus camera. Yeah, there you go. And the piece design, what in the world? You can definitely see that this is a lot brighter of a gray. Hopefully you can see that. Trying to hold them both right next to each other. Focus. Focus. What's really weird is the shape of this piece. Now, of course, this piece also has the riveted gear side. Very interesting. Alright, I've spent way too much time on that. Here we go. Moving on. Going to put these pieces on here. These pieces on. Wait, I'm putting it on wrong. There we go. Gonna put. What's next? Alright. Gonna build that. Which is this and this. Put that on. And we're gonna build another one of those, which is this and this. I find it really fun finding these old sets, especially on Bricklink. Bricklink, in case you don't know, is like a eBay for Lego builders, just Lego in general. And it's a very cool website to go visit and check out. Highly recommend, because I mean you can find anything. You can find certain individual pieces. You can find sets. Anything with Lego on it, you can find, and it's awesome. And this guy did say he had these things on display, so there's a little bit of dust in some parts. I don't really mind, to be honest, because I know my stuff gets very dusty as it goes on, but I do think he should have cleaned them, I guess, a little bit better. But honestly, I am not too worried about it. Now, you might be different, but just me, I don't really mind. Let me know in the chat if you've got any questions. Oh, if it's Technic, why are there so many normal bricks? That's actually a good question. You see, what's really weird about these is back whenever Lego Technic first come out, they made them with their bricks, their original brick style. And it was perfectly fine in my opinion. I actually really like it, except for there's a lot more open studs on it. That's the only thing that I don't like about it, just how open the studs are. But it's not bad, especially when you compare it to like the backs of mechs nowadays. But Lego decided, you know, we need to change it, so they made an entirely new system for it, based around the style of these pieces, with the rounded circles and just rounded parts. Very interesting if you go back and look into Lego history. Very fun thing to do. You can learn a lot about a company by how they've changed. So here we go. Now this is probably the worst part about it, in my opinion. The worst part about this set. But that's just me and knowing what happens. I mean, back then I'm sure it was as bad, but now looking at this, I know that this is a bad idea. I'll show you what that is whenever we get to it. It's the steering mechanism. But first we gotta do this, so. Another very interesting thing about these is these with these little bites, little pockets, these have the same thing, so you can actually lock them in place. See? So it rotates freely, and then it pushes that. Very interesting. And I honestly think they could have kept that. That could have been something they might wanted to keep, but they didn't, so. And you're actually not even going to use that ability in this set, so that's fun. But there you go. And we're going to put these on. A lot of good pieces in here I could steal, especially these headlight bricks. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to take any parts on it. I'll actually show you guys another old set I have. After we finish building these things, I'll show you another old Technic set I have. Surprisingly, Technic is super cheap aftermarket, which I'm happy about because I like Technic, and it's probably the one that has changed the most over the years. I believe this Technic set I have is from 2002, so it's nowhere near as old as these things are. In Lego years, at least. There we go. Fixed. Alright, and now on to the part I was talking about. So yeah, this is probably the worst part about this thing, is this little steering part right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to take and use this piece, lock it down with this, which I have a problem with this for two main reasons. This thing slips. This piece will fall off with this, with pressure and kids playing with it. So I think what they should have done is, I know they probably didn't have that piece around at the time, but there is a 3-long piece that has an end stop. I don't have one with me at the moment, but I know there is one now. And I don't think they had it back then, but if they did, that would definitely have benefited for this set, I believe. So you're just going to put that on like that. And now you have that finished. Wait. I used the wrong one. That's supposed to be a 4 long, not 3. That makes sense. My bad. And stick it through, push it all the way, and back to there. Another interesting one is this piece. They don't make it in gray anymore, I don't think. So this is a very interesting one. They have it in blue now. I don't know if it might just be interesting to me. I just see Just see you just rolling your eyes, thinking, oh yes, so interesting. At least that's my sister. That's what my sister would do. Can you be a mod? Not right now. Sadly, I cannot make you a mod. As it's not available on mobile. But I can make you a mod whenever I get off of the stream. So, try and remind me by messaging me on Google Hangouts if you don't see it. But I will try my best to remember. And you will become a mod. So, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I see what they're saying now. Alright. These combine together. So I was looking at that, I was like, wait. But I don't have one of those. I don't have two of those. Which I was thinking they were talking about those like gray pieces I was saying. Thought it was saying those. And put them next to each other. And lock it in. But I was like, I don't have any of those in black. But no. Just lock that in place. Put a 1x4 plate on here. Put these little red winglets on each of these. We're almost done, guys, with this set. It's taking me a lot longer than I thought it would, but that's probably just because I'm a little nervous being on camera like this. Which I'm not even on camera, really, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But who can understand that on nervousness? Alright, so then I have that and that complete. Next up, we're going to attach these red pieces, which another piece I really like. I kind of wish they'd bring back. It's the same as the black one, just different color. And now we're just going to try and connect this to both sides. So I got that side. And now I got that side. There we go. So steering doesn't work at the moment because we got those axles in and no wheels to hold them down. We got no wheels to hold it down, to make it stay and make it frown. Alright, and now this piece. And lock them in place. That's probably another thing I don't like about the set, is these side bits. But, I mean, I understand why they're there, and it makes sense. It just doesn't look good, in my opinion. Oh, missed a comment. Ultron. Yeah, that's right, because he did sing that. Which was weird to me, because, I mean, why would a robot have a sense of humor? That gear, very interesting to see, like that. That's just so weird to see. Gonna put that steering wheel on, and now we have our working steering mechanism. Oh wait, now we got a working steering mechanism. We'll have it really working once I have the wheels put on. Next, put these on, and these are stickers. So these are 24-year-old stickers, so they do have staying power. So for any of those who hate stickers, just know, if you are very careful and you put this thing on display for 24 years, the stickers will not come off. So, just keep that in mind if you hate stickers. Last piece to put on other than tires, and now on to the tires. Now, instead of making new wheels, they just took two of the wheels they already had and just stuck them on top of each other. Or right next to each other, I mean. So you're just going to put that one on, and that one on. I'm going to hopefully push that in better. Probably going to have to end up using axle something, so that way I can. I sure can, Dan. We can definitely do that. Alright. For any of you guys who use DSs, here's a good pen, stylus to use if you lose yours, which I think we all have before. Alright, gotta push that in without breaking it, hopefully. You know, I'll just leave it broken for now. I put in these other ones. I think I heard rumors of a Pinocchio movie. I might be wrong on that one. Sadly, we do have a little bit of cracking under age of the part. You can see it's a little cracked right there. My camera will focus. You just see it's got a little hairline crack in it. I don't like seeing cracks in my Lego because I know what it could mean inevitably. Oh yeah, it's live action, of course. Live action Jungle Book was actually really good in my opinion. I really enjoyed that one a lot more than I like the original. I actually even enjoyed Chris Hemsworth singing that song as King Louie. I actually really enjoyed that. I thought it was good. Still one of my favorite Disney songs in general is that one. Let me know what you guys think of that movie, and just any movie really, as I am almost finished with it, and we are complete. We now have another set out of the Christmas haul. Oh wait, now it's complete. There we go. And that's actually really, really good. I actually really enjoy that. The steering mechanism is not horrible, not great, but it does work really smoothly. I actually really like it. Now, it's not super strong. It's not going to hold. Yeah, it does. It does sound a little creepy, at least in live action. And of course, the instructions follow. So, that's it for that one. But like I said, I really like this one. We'll compare the two. They use the exact same wheel size. No suspension on the red one, though. That's one thing I don't like. But then again, it's a Formula 1. BMX style. Bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop. Ride them off. Boom. Yeah, I like this one a lot. And you can actually advertises you can put a motor in, and you can actually drive this thing with a motor. Very interesting idea. I probably won't do it though. At least not because I don't have that motor style, but you can see there's your instructions on how to make it if you guys are interested in doing that. Which, if you gotta have the set to do that. Or not, really, because, I mean, there's not really any super unique pieces in it. I'd say the only ones that it would be very hard to find is the rounded ones and the steering mechanism. Those are probably the hardest pieces to find, but other than that, crashing into my lamp. Turning radius on this thing, pretty bad. But it's supposed to be, it's a Formula 1. So yeah, that's it for that. So we are down to the last two sets. Which one shall it be? Let me know. Hey Isaac, the zebra, glad you could make it. We're building sets, so since you just joined us, would you like to give your opinion? Which set should I build next? 8810 or 8241? I'm turning that light off so that way you can actually see it. Well, much of a glare. I'd be building the motorcycle with this one, by the way, just making sure you know that. This is from my Lego Bricklink haul for Christmas. And I got a total of 4 sets total. Alright, the white motorcycle. He's voted the white motorcycle. So, Gonna move everything out of the way. Bring in the white motorcycle bag. And this will be the second to last one. So, gonna build that one up. Here we have some more classic instructions. Oh, and this set did not have any advertising, I don't think. I'm gonna go back and look real quick. I don't think this one had any advertising other than the... Yeah, it don't. Only advertising it's got is for the engine, the motor you could add. Need help coming up with a name for the new Transformer. Alright. Hey, I let Isaac pick this one because he just joined. Please, go ahead and describe this Transformer for us. What's he turn into? And again, they even include the little measurements tool. Alright, so that way you know. Okay. I'm gonna dump this thing out. A pickup truck. What color? What color pickup truck? Whoop. Pieces flying everywhere. Okay. So, I did add, I'll go ahead and admit, I did add a few parts. The guy was missing the pieces to build the the alternate build. And, which is the tricycle. White and a little bit of gray and black. So, how about zebra? Or go look up the scientific name for a zebra and do something like that. I don't know. I have diesel. Checkered flag. I don't really know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the pictures. If you've got pictures, send them to me. I'll take a look and I'll message you after the fact, after the stream. I will let you know what I think. So yeah, this thing does use, like I said, it is missing the parts for the alternate build, which isn't horrible. It's just kind of a little bit annoying. And I did throw them in there, so I did put my own pieces in there. For example, this wheel, as you can see, it's the brighter light gray. And I also put in an axle piece. So I don't know which axle. I think it was this one, because it looks the newest one, like the newest one. But I could be wrong. We'll see what happens as we go on. Alright, so on to building. Step 1. Build that thing. And I'm already seeing a problem. Maybe it's rolled off, slid off somewhere. I am missing a piece. That's not good. It's a dark gray 1x2 plate. Now, I know for a fact it was in there, because I counted these things, tallied them all up, made sure it had all its parts. Whoop. There we go. Is it possible it... Oh, okay. I see what... Okay, I'll show you... Let me show you guys what's going on. It's really weird. So, for this instruction booklet is... If you look on the front of it, the two main colors are black and white. On the inside, you're building it white, light gray, and what looks like dark gray, but it's actually black. So that kind of threw me off for a few minutes, or for a minute. Just threw me off for a minute. Confused me a good bit. But now that I understand that, we should be alright. Oh, there it is. There's another new piece I threw in. Right? Because it looks like a lighter shade. I'm gonna move those out of the way. That way I don't mistakenly throw them in here. I do like the idea of keeping this thing as original as possible. Of course, I didn't like it whenever I first thought about doing it, but you know what? 3 people watching. Skedaddle, skadoodle. Checker sounds good. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd have to see some pictures of it, because if it's like a really bulky bot, you might want to name it something really tough and mean. Manifold. If it's something like lean, sleek, you could name it Quick Pull. Yeah, I needed to refresh the stream. Alright. Sounds good. Glad to have you back. So yeah, if you look at the color of the instructions, it looks more dark gray than black. So it kind of threw me off. But now that I understand that, we should be alright. Hopefully. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the instruction off. Alright, off camera. So I can actually do this right without messing up. At least hopefully. So this set, in my opinion, by looking at them, was my favorite. Alright, yeah. What about Ranger? Ooh, that's a good one. And yes, I do see that you did message me. I just can't look at the message or else it cuts off the stream. So I don't want to do that. Now, let me fix the camera so that way you can just see some parts. And you guys can look at the awesome Battle Cars set that apparently I saved it for last. I don't know if that means it's the best or what, but in my opinion, it looks the most fun. It looks like one that me and my brother are actually going to use and play with. So, that's really good. I'm sure you've got your sets to look at and display like these other ones. And sure, you can mess with them around with them a little bit, but you got to have a set that you're actually going to be willing to play with. And that's what the Battle Car set is for me. Because I know my brother, he loves BattleBots, and that's like the perfect set for him. Alright, attaching the wheel, or at least back wheel. What's funny is they don't actually have you attach the wheels last in these older Technic sets, or at least some of them. My cat is eating my PC mouse. Some cats, sometimes they just, you're like, and you're supposed to be a smart cat? And cats are supposed to be smart? I'm trying to think of a funny story with my cat. Meow meow, my dude. What about BattleBot Transform? Yeah, I've thought about doing that. I had an RC BattleBot. I've made 3 RC remote controlled BattleBots, and I didn't upload a single one. So I don't know why I never did. I just I thought about doing it, and I was planning on doing it, but it just by the time I finally was I had already destroyed them by the time I remember. Oh yeah, I wanted to make a video on that. Progress so far, looking pretty good. We're almost done. Still 3 people watching. This has been almost an hour long. We're 10 minutes till. That wheel works really well, actually. Alright, I'll see you later, JJ Comics. Thank you for staying so long. You can see that suspension at work. I love Lego suspensions pieces. And this was a fairly cheap way to get them compared to their retail price of about $1 each. So, and I also get all these other parts. Sweet. Sure, the color's off, but I don't think you'd notice too well. Alright. I'm going to take that. And we need the 3 fingers on this. That's another weird thing, is these are called fingers. These are the finger joints. And I don't like it as nowhere near as much as the regular clips. But I think these things actually will last better. These things last a lot longer, I think. At least that's my guess. So, I mean, take that how you will. It's just my guess. I don't know for certain. Alright, there we go. That thing can stand still for now as I get ready for the next step. Building this little side build. Which I believe is going to end up being the headlights. Yep. And this is a very interesting print to me. I don't understand it very well, but it looks really cool. I like it. It just looks weird to me. Let me focus. There it goes. Alright, moving on. Now we gotta grab our 8 long axles. So these are the old ones, apparently. So I was wrong on that. Which one am I using? Oh yeah, this one. I really don't know. I mean, they don't really mark it very well. So you don't really know exactly where to slide these pieces onto. There we go, got 2 of those. Take this wheel, attach 4 long. One of those. One of these. And one of these. Put that on. Come on, work with me. One person watching, so we're starting to dwindle now. Alright, you're only supposed to put 1 on the bottom of here. So another mistake by me. Oops. And next, gonna put these pieces on. Slide that on. And slide that on. Come on. Work with me. Next, gonna take a 4 long axle. Put that on. Oh man, that thing is tight. Used to them being a lot looser. Okay, and then this goes on here. And slide that down to lock it in place. And then put another one of these right on the bottom here to seal it. And I just broke it. There we go. Fixed. There we go. Next, gonna build this little side thing, which is the rear lights. And I was wondering why there was 4 of these little yellow studs, but apparently the 2 of them go on the back here. So that explains that, I guess. Hello, one viewer. Who we got left? Let's see. Go ahead and chat something. Let me know who's left. You're still standing. There we go. Kind of got that working. What's missing? Alright. So, last but not least. Ah, they're finally going to use it. Okay, so they actually are going to use that thing I showed you. About those locking in place. You're going to use that on this. And then you can kind of lock it where you want it to be. I kind of want it to be like right there. Now I'm just going to make that other side match. Just like that. Push it down. Push it down, push it down. And I believe we are... Oh, one last piece. And now we are 100%. Oh, come on. Now we are 100% complete. So the only piece I added was this one. And that was it. And that wheel is for the alternate build, which I'm probably not going to build. But, and if you're interested, the back of the instructions show that you can power up that one. You can't power up this. You can't power up the motorcycle. You can power up the tricycle, which is what the alternate build is. So give this stream a like if you've enjoyed so far. This is the final set. You can see the suspension at work. You can fold up kickstands and just ride around. This one looks incredible, in my opinion, compared to at least the other motorcycle. I do like the suspension on this one. And it seems like if you push hard enough, it will graze it, but graze the wheel. It does not have a self-balancing system. It's not good enough to self-balance, unlike the small one. But I really do like the white one. I think the white one is still my favorite. So far. Is it better than this one? Ooh, that one's hard. Just by looking at the pictures of it, I thought for sure the white motorcycle would be better than it. But having them in person, having built them, I honestly don't know. I really like them both. And I think that's what I can just continue to say, as I like them both. So, one viewer watching who hasn't commented anything, let's go ahead and open up this last set and build them up. Which, I'm going to be right back. I need to go get me something to drink. I'll be back in probably about 3 seconds. Or, well, 1 minute max. And I'm back. And for those of you who are curious, that motorcycle set, it came out in the year 1991. 1991. That was when that motorcycle set come out. So this one. 1991. Wow, that set is old. Alright. Moving on. Lego Technic set. Battle Cars. Lego Technic set 8241. This was the reason I bought from this guy. I saw this set and I was like, I must have it. And so, I did. I bought it. And it looks, hopefully it's going to be just as good as I imagined it would be. So I'm going to start building it off camera again because that seemed to work last time. A lot better than it did whenever I was trying to build it on camera. And I'm building the red one first because that's what the instructions say. All the decals on this thing are stickers, just letting you know. And this set was from 2001, I believe. Yes, 2001. So, moving on. Now, here's something you don't see every day. A black 5-long axle. Very interesting to see that. Because, like I said, a lot of these colors you don't see anymore. Or at least a lot of these pieces you don't see in that color anymore. 4 and one of these. And here is the introduction of this piece. The one that we have today. Or at least very similar. Here's one we have today. Let's see. Is it? No. No. No, no, no. I was thinking I threw one in here. I've got this one off camera. So it's very similar to the piece we have today, but it's not exactly the same. As you can see, slight difference. Alright, I'm going to keep building. We got 0 people watching. 0. No numero. I don't know how they say it in Spanish, to be honest. And now, since I've gotten that much done, I think I'm actually going to build them both at the same time. Just because I feel like that might get... I'll be done a little bit faster. And I kind of want to be done a little bit faster. It's really draining making an hour-long stream. It really is. But I do believe it's worth it just because it's... I mean, you do get to chat with people for at least a little bit until inevitably you're all by yourself. Which is not as fun. Nowhere near as fun. But, I mean, it gives you time to talk to yourself. And I doubt anybody's going to be watching this whole thing. So, I'd really like to just start a whole new stream. And possibly gain maybe like 3 more viewers. Maybe. Or I just continue what I'm doing. And see where it leads. And I think, honestly, I'm going to probably do that. And in case you're wondering how I'm doing this, how I know what colors is what, basically anything red is green and anything green is red. That's how it works. It's just a color swap. All the black pieces and all the light gray pieces stay the same. The only difference is the color of the accent, which is red or green. And it also gives me, because I'm doing them both at the same time, you can see the progress on one as I'm working on the next. So I'm going to put all my progress ones right there. Give y'all a chance to look at them and admire them as I work on the next. These wheels are also very unique. They really remind me of NASCAR tires, and I'm really tempted to build an RC car using them. They're made of hard plastic, so I know they'd be a pretty good drifter. And that just really adds fuel to that fire of making a RC car. Because I love the idea of having a remote-controlled drifter. Little drifting car. And I want that really, really badly. I just haven't got that yet. Haven't made one. Because I've never had a good wheel that would actually do it. But now, it seems that it's possible. that I have found the correct wheel. So, hopefully I might make something with that. And if I do end up doing that, I'll have to take it apart. Or I'll take and order some of these wheels separately. So that way I can replace it. Alright. Trying to keep track here. Trying to keep track while talking to myself. Oh, 4 long. Uh-oh, dropped it. There it is. Alright, moving on. I'm going to finish this page and then I swap to the next. Alright, moving on to the green one. So progress so far. Going well. It seems. Trying to find an 8 long. There it is. I'm getting a message from Isaac about his transformer. I'm gonna try and help him name it. So I don't know if y'all hear those little dings and whatnot, but now you know the answer. So if you did hear it and you were curious, I've just told you. Which, if you haven't seen Isaac Gazebre's channel, go check it out. He's got some really cool stuff on there. Another really interesting thing is this set, back in 2001, has these pieces, which is the ones we see today. The ones in that, those old Technic stuff, they didn't have those little grooves in them that these have. There you go. You can see the grooves. And nowadays they use it in red and black, so they brought back the black. Because originally they would just make them with the red. Or originally they made them in black, and then they made them in red, and they just continued to make them in red, and then they finally brought back the black pretty recently. There we go. I think I made a coherent thought on that one. I can't really tell though. Alright, and I think that's it for these pages. Checking to make sure. Yeah, okay. Moving on to the other side. Like that. And then this. That connects there. This connects here. This connects here. Da 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 da. This connects here. You guys can see what I'm building now, what it looks like. This is another really cool piece. These wheels, which I don't think I'd ever use them for anything, but they're very interesting. At least cool. Alright, moving on. Now on to wheels. You gotta take these 5 long axles to come right through. There we go. Reduce the friction a little bit. And then add these pieces to connect the wheels, which again, they're still light gray. They're not blue. They're still light gray. Which is interesting to me. I wonder whenever they started releasing them in blue. And the same with those the black and red ones. So now they have wheels. So that's cool. And they're very smooth. Ooh, these wheels go so smooth. There we go. That one rolls pretty well. I might want to reduce the friction just a wee bit more by wiggling it out. There we go. Much better. Connect these things in, and we'll have that done. You get 8 of those hard plastic wheels and 4 of those wide wheels. These are stickers, sadly. Well, at least in my opinion, sadly. I would prefer prints, but it's not that bad. Not the worst sticker application I've seen, so that's good. And of course, I'm trying to apply up the green arm. I need to put the green arm on the green bot. Started putting the red arm on the green bot. That would have been a mistake. Go and put that wheel on. Take the other side for the other one. Do the same thing. That's what we've got so far. They're a little smaller than I expected, to be honest, but not too bad at all. And I can't wait to see this hammer you build. All by myself, talking to myself. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody's here. I don't think anybody's going to watch this thing to the entirety. So, yeah. I mean, sure, it's possible, but I just don't think so. If you are watching this entire thing, congrats to you. Really cool. I'm glad you're able to sit here and watch me for so long. Check out my other videos. They're probably a lot more entertaining. Especially my Lego Transformer ones. Hopefully I didn't hear that. In fact, I'm going to be right back. Just going to mute myself. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to blow the nose. Alright, here we go. Now on to, I think, the final part of this build is the cockpits. Or, I guess, eyes, as they make it seem to be. I mean, it really could go either way, to be honest. Can't tell if they're eyes or... I mean, it don't fit minifigs, so I guess it have to be like... But they're not really creature. They don't look like creatures. They look like cars. And they're battle cars. So, yeah. Not quite sure on understanding that. Logic. Let me show you guys what I got. There's the red one. And here is the red one's cockpit, which I believe just about finishes it off. Other than adding this piece to here. And this rubber tire to his battle arm. And that finishes that off. That's what the finished car looks like. I'm going to go and finish this green one. And now, just going to finish attaching the rest of the stuff. There's that new one I put in there. Now, one of these axles, these axles I added because they're supposed to be for the alternate build, which is a hockey area. Like a, it's kind of hockey. It seems like hockey. I'll show you guys what it looks like after we finish, but I kind of just threw it in there because I thought, camera. So yeah, they are a little bit smaller than I thought they'd be. There's the last one. And now throwing it on, and we'll finish it off. I believe that should be everything. Oh. For some reason it says to put one of these on each side right here. Guess they just want to throw that in so they don't have to. That way they have an excuse to. Maybe it's a handle, but I'm not sure. So yeah, then you just build the blue one. The green one. So now you have two, count them, two Lego battle cars. How these things work is you go up against your opponent, you twist these wheels and hit it hard enough, and you shoot the cockpits off. It's gonna be a very, very fun, very cool little thing, and I can't wait to have me and my brother play this against each other. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and yeah, so go check this out. Oh, also, if you are curious, there are alternate builds you can make with this. Here's one option. You can take the hammer, and it's just saying how you can replace the hammers and stuff like that with different things. For example, you can make, number one, the hammer longer. You can make the hammer even longer. You could put these in place of the buttons, so it makes it a little easier for you to smack them and crash them. Let me see what that looks like here. Put the green one. And then they have the straight arm instead of, so the arm's a little easier. Just making it easier for you on that one. And then they have the little hockey kind of thing, which that's what that looks like. And this set is from 2001. Turn off the light there, you can sort of see it, I think. There you go. So yeah, these are really cool sets. I'm really glad I purchased these. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And as I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. And goodbye.